What's going on, guys? It's a beautiful, beautiful day here in Auckland, New Zealand, Aotearoa. I'm walking full stride and I feel amazing. I did spend 5 days here in Auckland. I spent time with some cool couch surfing hosts. They were able to take me in to kind of transition from being with a family in Oahu to here in New Zealand. And now I'm kind of debating on what I should do next. I think what I'm going to do today is head north of Auckland towards the Northland region, all the way up to Cape Reinga. I do know that I'm going to start transitioning into camping and getting back to doing what I do best, and that's backpacking. So as I like to say, let's do it. There's definitely a difference here in New Zealand, and that is the people are really kind. From immigration to people you meet on couch surfing to people you meet at a bus stop. I met this wonderful woman at a bus stop, told her where I was going and just needed help, and she told me which bus to take, the same one she was taking, and she offered to go out of her way to take me to the town that I'm staying in.
Hi everyone, good luck.
Thank you so much. Even recommended some places to stay. I made a new friend, even gave me a possibility of maybe a job opportunity with her husband in Auckland. Just amazing. I chose a campground despite many times learning how to freedom camp. It's the first time camping in a long time, so this is kind of a smooth transition into what I usually do. So my working holiday visa just started last week. And one of the most important things to do if you want to actually utilize this working holiday visa to work is two things. You need a bank account and a tax ID number. Here I go. Several hours later, the hard part's out the way. Usually when you go online, you see all kinds of information about how to get your information needed to work here in New Zealand. If you go on forums and things online, you'll see the dates from 10 years ago, and they all have different information. Information changes. Things change, they update the way things are done. As of September 2017, in my experiences, you go into a bank, you set up an account with somebody, and 2 hours later, she got all my information, my passport, a statement from my overseas bank, which is TD Bank. And the most important thing to have in New Zealand when you do this is to have an address. Fortunately for me, I asked my couch surfing host in Auckland if I could use his address so I can set the stuff up. He said it was cool. When I see him again, I'm treating him to beer. They're most likely going to give you all the paperwork you need to go to the post office and get your IRD application. They'll set you up with a checking and savings account. They'll have you put money in it. They'll have you transfer money between accounts and obviously make a withdrawal. Print that out, print out your information with your overseas bank, and then take all that information with you to the post office. Fill out an IRD application and turn that in all together. This costs nothing. They'll ask for your passport or overseas driver's license in hand so they verify it's you, and then they send it off to the government. It seems like a lot. Trust me, it kind of is a lot, but that's to be as expected if you're going to be working legally in any country. It would probably work the same in the US, maybe a bit more difficult because the United States is just complicated like that. But I'm happy to say that it's a beautiful day here. It's a calm, small town, and I got this done all in half a day. Now my IRD thankfully will come in email form, so I'll be able to have that readily available in about a week and a half tops. So if I decide to work somewhere and I have that at hand, I can legally make money, stop my expenses, chill out, live somewhere for a bit, and when I'm ready, I can travel New Zealand, or I could continue traveling once I'm done with New Zealand. That is the beauty of this working holiday visa and the reason why I'm here. I'm glad to share. I'm hoping this is helpful to somebody out there. It's a beautiful evening here in Orewa Beach. God, it's gonna be an amazing time in New Zealand. Cheers and happy travels.